Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Hades, where I just got back from the trader, and boy, are my gems tired. I have earned us 1,950 kudos. It turns out all those gemstones we've been picking up, they are good for something after all. Check this shit out.
Tula, transform. You look great.
Now my cat has a hat on. If we go to the form menu now, do you have the... Oh, it doesn't have the art. I can't believe that there isn't one of these key arts for every different cat outfit. That seems like so much the Supergiant polish, right? In anybody else's game, I would expect there not to be, and in Supergiant specifically, I would expect there to be.
Good girl.
I'm just scratching a hat. That's not even okay. It feels to me like this this pet outfits feature might have been a real last-minute ship. So we did just get a prophecy foretold.
Another prophecy.
The daughter of the god of the dead shall use her kudos to procure a variety of decorative items that lift the spirits of those where she resides. So it did take all of our gems and about half of our built-up olives to get the kudos necessary to buy that. We definitely don't have enough stuff spent, stored up for pushing to 10,000. But that's interesting. So I'm going to start this run with the Boon of Ares, or the hilt, you know. And then I'm gonna try to aim for Hephaestus early on too, so that by the time we are pulling a Path of Stars, we can tell, you know, what might be God sent in the appropriate way. And that means that we are not eligible for the we are not at the whim of the fates at all, but also oh shoot, but right, I have to bring the knuckles. Well, never mind. I guess we are going to be eligible for the whim of the fates. We were setting up a whole thing here. We got to bring the knuckle bones because we got to show them to what's his name, and then we got to show them to Cersei. So we have to not bring a different keepsake for the second part either. But we are going to go ahead and just at 12 fear, at full vow of rivals, head up here.
Olympus, here I come.
And show these bones to somebody. I am nothing if not a deliverer of bones. To those upon Olympus, to you, the good people of the internet. And to whoever else happens to be around. So I was kind of hoping that this was going to show us something related to our Omega attack in some way. Remember, we got that Omega attack thing. Sure Shot Flurry is kind of interesting. You know, there's something to be said for this, actually, because when we get through a post, it's our next 9 strikes that have a chance to crit, right? If we got a decent kind of bonus damage on Flurry, and then a decent kind of bonus damage on Special, got our Omega attack off, and then did an Omega Special and just dumped like 9 knives into somebody, that could be kind of interesting, right? I guess it runs a little bit of a risk of being similar to our last Sister Blade run with the pan thing, but I don't know that I think any of these are particularly exciting. I guess fires your special 3 times at once in a fan pattern that's kind of like a neat shotgun blast kind of thing. You know what? Let's do that, and maybe even do kind of the same thing with it. Right, because if we block something and then dash up on a large target and perform that attack point blank, it'll hit them with the attack and the 3 thrown knives at the same time, and hopefully they'll all have the crit bonus, and that'll be cool, right?
Message for me.
Phyllis and I weren't always close, each keeping to ourselves and all, but working with you and Heck brought us closer. We were so busy sneaking around, helped knowing we didn't have to sneak around each other.
Well, I guess I'm glad to have been a positive influence.
Stronger.
Love a blue quality hasty retreat. I feel like it has got to be my most picked Hermes Moon, right? Blue quality, specifically blue quality hasty retreat. Okay. So let's go visit. We definitely want to hit Ares before we hit the Hex. Let's start with Medea. See what we are pulling for today.
A wandering daughter peace returned to my abode.
I'm gonna steal your big pile of armor here if you don't mind.
Always use more.
And a little bit of fire while we're at it.
Great Hecate still hasn't told me how exactly you managed to induce within the Titan Lord a reawakening of sorts. No mere curse, that. So much she has yet to teach me.
The greatest teacher is out there, she always says, though, right? But I feel the same way. For as long as I've known Headmistress, there's so much to her that I can't even begin to understand.
We dwell in shadows, so it must be. But I take comfort knowing if ever I truly felt alone in the crippling, pathetic way mortals refer to their abandonment, then I can always call on her. Or you.
Okay, I feel a little bit called out. Well, we're taking corrosion on site, and that is going to be a completion of a prophecy. It's not great, but it's not nothing. Well, let's take this and then let's go get the Hex right after this so that there can be no confusion.
A boon.
How much nectar do I still have on me? 8? Yeah.
I did not know what to expect from you before we met, Lord Ares. But I've found that you have a certain candor others lack. Thank you for always being clear with me.
I must admit, I do not frequently receive such offerings because of my demeanor. Many are so easily unsettled by honesty, by various passions. You seem not to be my kin.
By the fact that I'm covered in blood.
How many of these Chronos imposters are we dealing with, do you suppose? I think we shall eradicate them all, one at a time. Yet no two battles are to be the same.
Yes, weird. Sword Ring's not bad. I'll take Sword Ring.
Very well.
Nice high rarity effect.
What? Good find.
Yep, and well timed too. All right, let's go see about the Hex right now, so that if one of them shows God sent, we will know it is the right one, as we have no other gods from whom it could be sent by.
One less pylon. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
There is one god whose swiftness far surpasses any steed's. And he has granted some of it to you, I see. I caution you not to make too much haste. Steadfastness is the key to victory.
I hear you, but it takes a lot of points of dodge to do what I do, that's all I'm saying. Well, disappointing. I suppose we'll just take the Twilight Curse then.
The Twilight Curse is yours to use.
It's pretty good once you get it upgraded a little bit. It feels so weird to just accept these instead of turning them to gold. Alright, so 3 remaining. Well, I suppose I should have grabbed Hephaestus too, because we would have known that at least... We would have known that one of the 2 was appropriate. Yeah, I should have. I should have done this before making my hex selection. Oh well.
You shades are getting out of there. Hephaestus. Lord Hephaestus, you're so much more than your ingenious craft. I never could have expected you to be so generous to me, and I'm most grateful for it.
Hello, Witchy. Is it hot in here? Or are you embarrassing me to no end? Just let me work the blasted forge. No need to make a big deal. You got the sister blades of Limonaro, sir. Delicate looking, but damn near indestructible. Light as a feather, too. This is gonna be a treat.
You know what? I'll take Tough Gate on this one, I think. That's probably fine. Wait, are these in the... Okay, they are in the bonus aspect. He just comments on them, right, if they're not.
Next up.
He usually comments on them if they're not in their default mode by referring to the fact that they're not in their default mode. Well, let's go get our hearts. How's my cat?
My claim.
Cat's over there being not exactly at maximum utility. She's tired. The hat's very heavy. So, we have Hestia and we have Aphrodite left. Who do we want to roll up? Obviously, with Aphrodite, bonus attack damage on people who are very close is really strong. With Hestia, accumulating bonus Scorch on people who are very close is also, or, bonus Scorch on attack is also very strong. Yeah. If the gain slot was still open, I would say Aphrodite seems like an obvious winner for that, but we do have our gain. I'm honestly pretty torn. I think I'm going to take... Hestia has Snuffed Candle and Hot Pot, which are both really strong. I think I'm going to go for that. Even though the Aphrodite one is a mid-boss encounter, and so we'd get that extra rarity on it. If you're wondering why I got hit by a zombie there, it's because I was actually trying to apply the Omega attack parry. Trying to get my timing down.
To take another boon of yours, Great Aunt. I bid you take another offering of nectar from me. How you can carry yourself with such ease inspires me. If I could become more like you some ages hence, I would be very fortunate.
You want to be like me, Now that's a first. What I wouldn't give to turn back time and have another go at things knowing what I do now. Though, come to think, we plan to turn back time, don't we? I still remember how it felt when we showed Chronos what we younger generation were made of. Now you're the younger generation, dearie, dealing with the same old problems and worse. Some things never do change.
Okay, so Omega Special also launches a fireball. Is actually kind of fun.
Whew, that's hot.
Yeah. It gives us a reasonable ranged attack. Scorch on attack is also good, don't get me wrong.
Those shamblers.
Maybe I should have taken it. I don't know. If it had been epic or heroic, I would have for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that still should have been the play. Just kind of holding out, hoping for something a little bit, hoping for a little bit more impressive treatment, I guess.
Olympus, I accept this message.
It is hard to hate Wave Strike. It's really hard to hate Wave Strike. Yeah, and High Surf is very, very good as well, but
Surging on.
still fresh dialogue options with old Karen here.
Moonlight, guide us.
Right, I think we showed these to him before.
Hey, meat. Smells to me like you brought those knuckle bones again. Nobody really gave you those, huh?
Ask him yourself, Cyclops. Nobody wants to speak with you. Heed now my voice, Odysseus. One whom you sought is here.
It's been a while, Polyphemus.
Nobody. Can't smell you for nothing, but that's your voice, all right. Why not come a little closer so I can hear you better?
I'm afraid you won't be able to consume me in my current state, Cyclops, because I'm long since dead. A mere projection of a shade, but I did wish to have a word.
Ah, you really are already dead. Always thought I'd kill you myself, but you got the last laugh again.
Not here to laugh, but to ask you a question. Back when you imprisoned me and my men, killing several of us, you ended up losing your one eye whilst we escaped. Was it worth it?
I don't remember most meals. Think that's pretty normal. But I remember your crew. Tough meat, aged out of the sun and all. But worth my eye? Nah, wasn't the best trade.
Nor was it good for me, or them. Well, anyhow, it seems we each gave one another lasting, bitter scars, though mine is merely psychological. I'll leave you to the princess now, you murderous bastard.
Shove off, pal. I didn't ever want to see you again anyways.
I'm not really sure what old Odysseus is getting out of all of this. We are doing a lot of damage very quickly. Look at that, additional sheep for you.
Poison.
Ow. Ran right over the poison of my own doing that time. Not okay. We're all right. Everything's fine. don't know why I even pressed that button. That was silly. I knew that wasn't going to turn him into a sheep.
Lady Medea's gone. In we go.
All right, I did not really put my parry thing to good use there, but even with it loading up quickly, I just didn't feel like I was gonna predict the attacks with enough accuracy. All right, we don't want to change anything here. We want to show this to Cersei, which means we have to hope now that Cersei will even show up, because we do not see her every run. But there is nothing to be done about it except to hope.
Sink or swim.
That'll show him. Yeah, if he had been in range, there's no way that parry would have worked. I was too late.
Now for the captain's wheel.
That was a surprisingly small number of enemies. When I saw the skulls coming in, I was sure it was going to be one of those really, really long wave setups. Okay.
Back from the depths, I see.
I don't know how ready we are for this. Haha, I did it. It's weird that it only hits one of them. It doesn't like it doesn't go far enough to bounce to hit the others. Come on. Okay, my hope there was that I would get to destroy a bunch of the projectiles all at once with my parry, and it totally did work. Alright.
You'll soon be back for more, won't you?
So if you hold on to the parry for too long, or if you hold on to the Omega for too long, it stops parrying. But like we get into that weird position where, right, like that guy was winding up to attack me, and I held down the button, and then the tentacle just didn't attack me for like an extra 2 seconds beyond what it would have if I hadn't held the button. And what am I supposed to do when it changes timing like that?
In the name of Hades.
I know there's a mild time dilation effect because we don't have we have that card that makes your Omega attacks happen X% faster, but we don't even have that card upgraded all the way. So I think I want to keep Wave Strike, but I will accept Volcanic Flourish on special, especially since we are firing our special kind of accidentally a lot.
Next vessel.
That should just go off quite reliably. Yeah, like that. Excuse me. He wouldn't let me interact with it while he was still at the wheel, which I guess makes sense.
Be right there.
I see you.
Alright, and I am happy to see you. I really like his theme. There's so much good music in these games.
Sorry to interrupt.
Hi.
Yeah, let's definitely take 2 seconds off the flourish. Oh, and I'm not allowed to. Oh, right, because we have to interact with you at the crossroads.
Hey, last we spoke in the crossroads, I didn't mean to upset you, Millie. It's just, I didn't realize you'd have to keep fighting like this.
You asked me what I was going to do with the rest of my existence, and it set me off. I've not thought that far ahead.
Well, it seems you don't need an answer anyway if you still have to keep heading up here. And probably down to the Underworld as well.
There's certainly a comfort in routine, but I have to accept that this may be all I'm meant to do. All I'm proficient at.
You don't have to accept any such thing, Millie. All my father ever did was work, felt it was his calling. But you're not like him. Anyway, the rest of existence can wait. Let's make this night a good one and go from there, eh?
One night at a time.
See, that right there. That's that shit that makes me love him. So... honestly, Ingenious Flourish is probably pretty good here.
Hope it helps.
What does that get the timer down to? 7 seconds. Yeah, not bad. We have made no money.
It's Charon.
Okay.
May moonlight guide us.
I don't feel too bad about that. I think we got a good thing going here. Okay, we can definitely still use some max HP.
More coming.
A little surprised that that reignited, if I'm honest.
Of the fleet.
What a bargain. You can spot the family resemblance between Ares and myself, can you, Witchy? Mayhap he got the looks, but I got all the personality, didn't I, brother?
I grant you that we lack the same behavior patterns, Hephaestus. But if there is to be such competition between us, then perhaps Aphrodite herself could be the judge. If you are open to the possibility, of course.
What is it exactly that he is suggesting? Falling blades from Ares fall immediately and deal more damage. Huh. Interesting. I'm not sure how much utility that really has, but we are going to take it because prophecy. The Duoboon prophecy definitely still has a fair number of things left on it, but we'll get there.
Got here first. I almost thought you weren't going to show up. Leave me hanging yet another night. I mean, why not? You're so inconsiderate sometimes.
You're telling me while I've been in the Underworld, you've just been waiting here night after night? What am I supposed to tell you where I'm going in advance?
That's what a real friend would do, so no, I guess not. Maybe you shouldn't come back. What do I care?
This encounter has some real problems where, like, if you're next to her, she just hits you even if she doesn't actually hit you. Ah. Wow, I am taking a ton of damage.
Some of your old friends.
Can't deal with that while I deal with this. Oh. God damn. Literally every single attack.
Miss me?
I mean, we're doing a good job of lighting her up when we are hitting her. But even the supposedly instant fall blades don't actually fall instant enough to hit her. Reliably, I should say. Oh. That one I knew I was in a little bit of trouble on. Getting pretty close.
I don't think so. How could you be so cruel?
Okay. I dashed toward her. I definitely didn't dash all the way into the beam.
Stolen.
That's really frustrating. Because if you dash an attack partway, like, you can cancel the dash for an attack at a shorter distance, right? Like, you can see we don't always go the full distance. Boy, it sure was eager to run us out there. So we didn't see Cersei, but unfortunately our knuckle bones went to waste. And now what? I guess an opportunity to upgrade our Path of Stars would certainly be helpful. Not feeling too good about this run overall, though.
They don't let up.
It was weird. A single zombie was the set of monsters for this node.
Lady Demeter.
Trying so hard to wake up my cat.
Lady Demeter.
Choose your path.
Yeah, this whole thing is going terribly, which is not to say that it cannot be turned around. So first things first, obviously, we must get ambition. Then infection is pretty good. May as well grab Extinction as well. And then Humility on our way to other stuff.
Terrifying might.
Victory. With me, Crystal. Automatons.
I wonder if it's always the case that if one of them does that defensive maneuver, every one of them on the current map has to do it. Because otherwise I can see no reason that the northern one would have. Alright, keeping enemies turned to stone, pretty good, or sheep, pretty good strategy. Sheep is actually definitely better than stone, because I'm not sure if these blades would kill a rock very quickly. We're just not gonna let that happen again. Managed to throw the blade in a perfect V shape around him. Like I'm trying to draw his outline in a wall in a cartoon. So Sure Shot Flurry is still interesting for sure. It's like Final Slice versus Hidden Knives. It's got to be Final Slice, right?
My silver shines.
We're attacking to the final part of the combo very frequently.
He's back.
We still doing okay on... Yeah, we're doing all right on Nectars.
This one's for you, Uncle. May you shake all our foes from the land, and your seas swallow them, that they rue the day they rose against us.
All of many sacrifices I've been receiving as of late, and there have been a lot. Yours have been the very best of all, my niece.
Well, it's hardly a fair competition considering what I have access to.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, so Breaker Rush I'm not super excited about. It's a little bit later than I'd like for Sea Star and Buried Treasure, but I think I'll still probably take one of them. Might be the Buried Treasure right now. We need gold. Yeah.
Strength of the sea.
Behold.
Gold and health. Okay, who's more important to grab? I'm gonna go this way.
Not had enough of me, Draken.
See, the tail swipe would be a good attack to parry. slippery slope is very strong, I think.
The ocean's fury.
No, don't run away.
Hear me, on my authority.
On both of the parry attempts during that that battle, I didn't have any, like, I didn't know that an attack was going to be coming in. I just decided, you know what? There's so much hostility here. Let's just hang it out there and see. And we whiffed real bad both times. So, do we want Stabbing Rush? Do we want Meat Grinder? I mean, Meat Grinder's pretty good.
I grow strong. Tula, fish.
Now, see, the contract now is certainly
Come
interesting.
on out. Figures.
Controlled burn. I think the wave strike is probably still going to end up being the best damage. You know, honestly, it might be the froth. 'Cause the froth can go off when anything hits. You know what? We'll try it this way.
That's better. Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay. Max magic of 134. Uncanny Fortitude's pretty strong here. I will take it. And now I'm giving very serious thought to going and fighting Zagreus, who will take a lot of health from us, who will kick our ass. But
I accept this contract.
I'm feeling kind of strong. And we know during this first phase.
Decisively last time, as I recall, sister, so I am mildly surprised you dare show your face again in such a competitive environment.
Hold on, now, quite decisively, you did have to use your Death Defiance.
I'm accustomed to the occasional setback here and there. What about you? You've been trapped in time. That can't be good for your physical and mental acuity.
I don't know, it's like I didn't miss a beat. Though why don't you be the judge of my physical and mental acuity in just a moment here?
Oh, right, he's not actually stopped by the, by the thing.
Hey, magic!
Did he parry that? I think he just chose not to take any damage from it there. I mean, the thing to do, almost certainly, yeah, is to just keep hanging out the circle, the cast. Dash attacking where we can for the throw. And after he pops his Death Defiance, we might want to try to transition into actually using the parry. Yeah, get him, Tula. Because we know he's going to do this shit non-stop, right? Just like never let him be even that close. I hope he runs into my cast a lot.
Congratulations, Meninui, for I have deemed you blasted strong. Well above rather strong on my scale.
Thank you, brother. I try. Do you normally even win anything when you prevail in this place?
Usually just darkness, but I do have something for you here. I've always wanted to give somebody one of these.
A keepsake of some sort? Thank you.
Oh.
Occupational hazard.
Okay, well, there's our last keepsake. I did not realize... You know, you don't usually get them from people that you can't have chatty interactions with.
The stunned and elated onlookers of Elysium gaze upon the seldom-seen princess, having heard only the terrifying rumors of her fury, and paid witness to it all firsthand.
Unfortunately for the Red Shade, we know the Red Shade is down with us. That's a shame. You know, the Red Shade would probably love to be here witnessing all of this. And we don't have an equivalent. There's nobody here that's like, yeah, Mel. Wow, maybe you gotta show him once or twice first. Anyway.
Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. Ow.
Cool. An extra second off of Volcanic Flourish is probably the best thing we could take. Okay, Slippery Slope, that's fine.
I accept this message.
High Surf is pretty good. Alright, and then just right back into it. And all we have is one Death Defiance and, you know, 120-ish health beyond that. Something tells me this might not be the one.
Injured, is she?
We have some matters to discuss, Prometheus. So why not ask your big friend there to step aside? It would be rather rude of him to eavesdrop on our private conversations.
You shall not believe this for some time, Agent of Change, but Heracles can be trusted. Certainly not in your present case, but still.
I care next to naught for what you say, sister. You wish for me to step aside. Make me. Either here and now, or by whichever means you got me to show up.
Well, since the both of you are here, I just want you to know, neither one of you is as strong as you look.
Yeah, that'll show him.
You underestimate our combined strength, though not for much longer. Let's show her, Heracles.
Okay, managed to avoid all the cat's nonsense.
Thanks, Tula.
Yeah, what if I just got hit by everything so that the fight was really short? Yeah.
Looks like she's gone, Prometheus. Now what?
I don't know. I didn't see that coming.
Oh, so that's the surface then.
Oh, what a bad run. Just a really, really rough one today. Did not doing a good job.
Chronos. Perhaps I ought know better than to tamper with the oath of the unseen.
Can you hold on just a second, though? Sorry. We did, however, pull Witch of Shadows, so that's cool.
It's fortunate the Witch of Shadows stands with you.
Very frustrating that we did not get unfinished business. It's just, you know, random bad luck.
About this goddess to whom you're betrothed. If she really is Eos, the incarnate of dawn, perhaps I could facilitate an introduction through her sister, if you like.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want for you to go out of your way, or for Selene, for that matter. You have a vital task, and I know that the moon herself is aiding you.
But you said you thought you might find her here. Perhaps the three fates knew you'd come to us eventually, and that I'd set you on the path to meet your love.
Princess, if this prophecy concerning me and the one to whom I have been promised hasn't appeared on the fated list, then there truly is no need for you to intervene.
Well, see, you would think that, but...
You don't sound all that enthusiastic about it. Do you not want to meet this goddess at some point?
We are bound to meet. Whether I want to or not is irrelevant.
But suit yourself.
You know, I kind of think there's something else that he's maybe a little bit more interested in.
Looky who.
Thank you.
Disgusting.
Yeah, weird that it even offers us the choice of the nectar, but I guess this is a point where I kind of thought we had crossed that threshold a gift or two ago, frankly. But okay.
You sure you won't come with me to the taverna anymore? Here's some ambrosia for you either way. You'll know from its flavor that my intentions are true.
Yeah, well, not if I never try it. What if I just smash the bottle on the ground right here? What would you say to that?
Okay, she's coming in a little hot tonight.
I'd probably just offer you another. You get on my nerves all the time. Nemesis herself would say it's only fair that I occasionally get on yours.
Occasionally? Babe, you've been on my nerves for basically the whole time I've been back. I'm not falling for your tricks.
What tricks?
That was a heart?
Don't hate me, babe, okay? It's not my fault I keep lying to you, manipulating you, shooting you with the rail, making you clean up after me, saying awful things behind your back.
While I cannot shake the sense that this is a personal feeling of mine, in spite of everything, I don't hate you, Aris. Not entirely. Although, whose fault is all of that, if not your own?
My mother's. It's Nyx's fault, that's whose. Because she literally made me what I am, and what I'll always be. I could have been old age or friendship, but no. And I can't change my nature, no matter how hard I try.
And approximately how hard would you say you've tried?
I mean, I haven't really yet, but I'm going to this time, I swear.
And I encourage you.
It's a tiny bit patronizing. Okay, Dora.
That jar I mentioned, filled with all the bad stuff, I opened it. I wanted to know what was inside. And it went whoosh. I let just about everything out into the world, into our lives.
What? Why would you have done a thing like that? How did you even come across this jar?
It was a wedding gift from the Olympians. Prometheus, who I remember now, interesting guy. He had a hunky brother, and we sort of hit it off.
So the gods wanted you to have a jar full of terrible things. That seems an odd sort of present to give to... Who even were you?
Just some woman. But there weren't too many of us then, and I don't think the gods liked Prometheus much. So, anyway, the next time any mortal stubs their toe, pays taxes, gets the sweats, anything like that, it's on me.
Even if what you say is true, you make it sound as though you'd no intention to do it. So it's not your fault.
The thing is, I did do it, so it is my fault. I'm gonna go.
Dora?
Well, I mean, it does make sense of some of it.
There's more I can do with this cauldron.
Persuade the music maker to appear. Well,
My
I see no
choice
reason
is
not
here
to.
I made. My path is set. So mote it be.
We certainly don't
Please
have
welcome our new music maker here.
we certainly don't have any other use for those ingredients. And it's good to have... we have a couple of golden apples now. I should probably go get some stardust so that we can cook.
Hey.
All right, we got to finish Odysseus's thing here before we're ready to see the next scene in his storyline.
When last we spoke in the taverna, I didn't mean to shame you for your musical tastes. I just had no idea that Skilla could be taken seriously by anybody, much less you.
Think nothing of it. Siren music's an acquired taste. Acquired by all those who sailed in their vicinity whilst I was home. Incessant drivel, though, that's all you think it is?
Well, perhaps I was a bit uncharitable in my assessment. It's just... I have trouble separating my disdain for the performer from the quality of her craft.
It must be very catchy, eh?
Aye.
Oh, you're up.
Come along.
Oh, wait, didn't he want... We don't have any salts, but I could get some salt. Hold on. That is very resolvable.
Here are the bones.
Okay. I'm going to see if we can do the bath thing first. The fishing scenes are never too
Have you
interesting.
seen what we did with the springs? Good place to shed any lingering pains if you want to go.
With you, right now. All right. Though, don't expect the spring water to be much good for my complexion, eh?
That's good.
In we go, then. Funny how utterly beyond belief life is sometimes. While I was living, I could never have imagined anything like this.
It's just a hot spring, Icarus. A purified and heavily enchanted one, but nonetheless. You've been flying over fleets of risen warships. How is this any stranger than that?
It's mostly that I'm here with you. You're so beautiful, Melly. Not that you need us shades and mortals to know it. And Aphrodite herself must have told you, hey?
Oh, stop. Aphrodite has been a steadfast ally. If she was envious of me, I doubt she'd be as forthcoming with all of her most potent blessings as she has been.
Well, hold on now. He didn't say all that. You can be very beautiful without being so beautiful that Aphrodite needs to be envious.
That isn't really what I meant. We mortals tend to have a certain shame. Our bodies can be so vulnerable and ugly sometimes. But not gods and goddesses.
I don't see what's to be ashamed of. I've known shades such as you and Odysseus. You're close enough to gods.
Well, that's kind of you to say. And you were right about my burdens in this place. I'm really glad we're here.
As am I.
I only wish we could have stayed longer. Though that was great. Thank you for bringing me along.
It was nice.
All right, slowly but surely continuing to work on that relationship.
Has anyone ever told you you look a bit like your mother, Nemesis? Having met her, I can see the resemblance. In fact, when I first saw her, well, anyway.
No, finish that thought. When you first saw her, you what?
When I first saw her, Look, I was taken aback by her appearance. In a positive way. She was like if you wore an elegant gown and gave your brow muscles a rest.
Was your idea of a compliment. Nobody wants to look like their mother. Don't look anything like mine anyway, except maybe the hair.
Lady Demeter said I looked just like my mother, which I thought was very kind of her. Queen Persephone is striking.
Think she and Nyx get on as well as we do?
They couldn't possibly. Death to Chronos?
He's gone.
Well, but you know what I mean. She's being difficult on purpose.
Could use the bones.
Actually doing really well on bones. So we could buy some Stardust. That feels like a waste, though. Well, I have to say, pretty disappointed with the outcome there. Got some prophecies accomplished, but not quite the prophecies we were looking for. I think we still have an aspect of the torches that has not gotten to completion, and since they are the thing with the thirst, maybe we'll take them out next time.
Hey, look, I know we kind of had a little spat last time, and I don't want things going sideways with you here, so let me give it to you straight.
Very well, Commander. You always have my full attention.
The thing is, kiddo, and it's something that could get me into lots of trouble. Not only do I not want to, but I'm not even supposed to tell you what you want to know.
And I suppose you can't tell me why not. Is somebody coercing you to keep me ignorant?
Look, just trust me on this one, okay? You've got your part to play, and I got mine.
This isn't over.
It's getting a little curious, actually.
Moonlight, guide us.
It better.
And it better do a better job than it did this last time. Because I am refusing to take the blame for things that are transparently my fault. All right, well, that is going to have to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. You know, we made progress. We completed some stuff. Still disappointed, though. Still disappointing anytime we don't get the win. It turns out Zagreus is tough. You know what? Oh, I'm mentioning Zagreus. Hold on a second. Let me just pull the credit screen back down here. We should at least look at what his keepsake does, right? Ah, while at the Fate's whim, you can rarify Olympian blessings up to 4 times this night. I assume at maximum rank. That's actually very rad. And something that we're definitely going to play with. Maybe even start with next time just to start leveling it up. I think that probably would be a good idea.
The card.
All right. So we got some plans. We got here the beginning parts of some plans. But those are all tomorrow's plans. And here we are. That's going to be it for us for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, with Zagreus' help, we are taking the torches of Ignium back up to the top of the mountain and burning it down again, because apparently last time it just didn't take. I mean, a mountain's made of a lot of rock. It's hard to get a meaningful fire going, but it's not going to stop us from trying. And we'll see you then.